Wow, but that hurts.
It's as loose as I could put it.
No, the dick in my back.
Oh.
No, just kidding. All right, are we on?
Yeah.
All right, you can just grab me whichever side. You can probably start here and then body lock, whatever. I feel like generally people with the body lock are gonna fall. If they fall to the choking side, it's a little bit easier. Like this hook that Bird has in my leg is tough. So that's probably the first thing that I'm gonna address. Like, so if he's hooking the back of my leg, I have to try to step my leg closer to take away that space. So I'm gonna either get underneath it like this here and then straighten my leg out. But as I'm doing that, I'm twisting my hips into Bird and turning into him. So because it's the choking side here, I have a little bit more space with my shoulders there on the mat. So I'm able to get my shoulder down and make sure that I'm vigilant enough so I can't just let my hands go and start pushing because Bird's gonna choke me really hard. Yeah, like that. So when I'm here, I have to make sure that I keep my hands in front of me and I'm aware of the choke. So I'm gonna put my foot down, straighten out, and I'm turning my hips into him here, right? So like when I'm in this position, because I'm like facing the roof or I'm facing towards Bird, I can start using my hands to either break this open or I can keep turning into Bird here. Okay, it hurts, right? Like when I'm in this position, like at the start, and he's squeezing on me, and immediately as soon as this happens and he locks it up and he's reaching around me and I fall to my side, I am straight away pushing my hips up and into Bird, right? It does not feel good when he's squeezing on me here. Okay, it's not gonna feel great, but when I'm turning, I pressure my hips. I make sure the whole time I'm trying to turn into Bird, and you can already feel like here I'm scooting away, right? So worst case scenario, Bird's gonna come up to mount, which sucks, but it's way better than the body triangle on the back. And we have a couple more options from there. Or, like I said, choking side, this is important. Choking side, so the arm's over my shoulder. Here, I've got 2-on-1 on the hand. I'm making sure he can't get around my neck. I'm staying patient. I'm in a fuck position already, so I might as well try to figure it out. Take a breath. I'm gonna push into him here, right? And worst case scenario, he goes to mount, but if he doesn't, I'm just gonna use my hands here, and I'm gonna bring my knees to my chest. And then we figure it out from there. He's either gonna come up all crazy, or I'm gonna come up, but it's much better than where we were. Okay, the other option, which actually happens a little bit more, they're gonna go to the side with the underhook. Okay, the reason Bird goes to the side with the underhook is because this controls my back, right? And if I can get my back off of his chest and onto the mat, that means I'm out of the back control. Okay, so I've got the 2-on-1 the same way, but this is a little bit different. I can't scoot down because Bird's controlling both sides. Okay, I can't shimmy my hips. I can't move because he's underneath my armpit, right? So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push him to the other side here. As I push Bird, he's gonna switch his lock. As he switches his lock, I'm gonna drop my shoulders down. It's important that the timing is on, right? So like as I switch, I'm intending for him to switch his grips. And as soon as he does this and he goes to swap sides, I'm just gonna push with my hands. Well, that sucks. That doesn't feel good. And I'm gonna drop my shoulder into the bed. I'm gonna turn into him. Okay, look, sometimes even for him, I'm just gonna come up as hard as I can. Like it's not gonna be pretty. Like when you're there and you're doing this, like I just have to twist and turn and go crazy to get out. The first couple times might not work, but it's really important that I just stick to the basics with it. Ugh. Here, and I turn sides here, push with my foot onto the other side and he switches, and I drop my shoulders down to the mat, right? I can pull the arm over my head if I can. If I can't do that, I just keep my elbows in and I keep pushing it and then coming up. Okay, look, you might scramble, he might scramble and get back on your back again. He might scramble and come to mount, like you might be in like a worse situation, but the body triangle on the back is probably like the worst spot you can be in. You know, like when I put George there, he can't ever get out, you know, and it's hard, but once he learns this escape, he'll be able to do it pretty good. So one more time, I'll just go over both of them, just for George's sake. So here is the choking side, so I'm able to post and I can push my shoulders to the mat. It's really important you see I'm pushing here. Okay, I'm gonna turn into him and I can use my hands to push and get out all crazy. And then our other option is it's not the choking side, so it means he has an underhook. Oof. I can't get out, so I'm gonna go to the other side. He switches his grip, so I drop my hips here and I turn into him. Okay, if I can come up, that's great. But I usually push everything here and get away. And that's it, that's how to get out of a body lock triangle.
Perfect.